It's like oh.
In one of the videos I watched to get ready for this, they said that your relationship with Keem was over. Like, I guess he went on and said he was done with you, and you had done something that turned you off towards him.
Keem's been begging me and trying to help me for years to fucking quit booze. I appreciate him for that. But there was a dog throwing incident, and so at that point he had already distanced himself from me. You know, we're always going to be brothers. He's always going to be my homie. I actually do business almost on the daily, doing something that I don't want to talk about. As far as like friendship wise, he's like, I can't really have you around if you're going to go down this path.
Throwing dogs.
And so
I want to talk about dog throwing ASAP.
You want to talk about the dog throwing? Okay.
Yes. First of all, what kind of dog are we talking here? Okay.
Let's finish the Keem relationship thing.
I'm chomping at the bit to get this dog. But okay.
The dog throw was the final thing. Like, I really can't associate with you, dude. Like, we've always been friends. If you ever need anything, but as far as like it basically, I asked him, I was like, so if I was in Buffalo, like doing some IRL streams, you wouldn't come out? He's like, I'm like, it is what it is, you know? So
I didn't like the dog throwing too, Keem. I'm sorry, Blade. Keem's on my mind. Kyle, go ahead. It sounds like you want to lead this off.
What kind of dog are we talking here?
That's part of the problem.
Small enough one to throw.
A small enough one to toss off you.
Kyle, it was like a pug or something. It was like...
Oh, those shouldn't live
smaller than a pug. Smaller than
what?
Smaller than a pug.
It's probably about the size of one of my dogs. Like,
all right, now did you do one of those things where you hold it and you push it away, or did you wind up and give her like a good Brett Favre, put a little spin on
I didn't shot with this dog.
Okay.
I went like it was licking me too much, and I was like, ah. And like I tossed him. And you have to think I'm in a couch slumped over, so we're only like 2 feet above the ground.
Yeah.
And he landed on fucking carpet and scampered off. Nothing happened. Luckily, we got a second angle of it because at the time I was living at a house where we had a 24/7 cam. So my cam from the angle looks like I hurled this dog. But if you look at it from the second angle, it's literally like throwing a cat or a dog off you, and then they fucking scamper.
It's so bizarre that so many streamers get in trouble for throwing animals. Like,
yeah, there was that chick on Twitch who threw a cat or something, right?
Now,
yeah,
right? I will say this, okay? That was fucked up. There's no defending that. There's no this happened. No, flat out fucked up. My sister fucking owns 3 dogs, and we had a real conversation about this. And it's like, I'm not going to sit here and try to defend myself on that one. My bad. I fucked up. Simple as that. There's no
Fair enough.
saving face. Honestly, God, I fucked up. We've moved on from it. If I could take it back, I would.
It sounds like one of those things when you're really drunk.
There was no learning experience. I didn't come out of this a better person. It was fucked. Simple.
Yeah, it sounds like one of those situations where you're just super drunk and you just make a split decision, and it's like you realize what you've done after it's done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sucks. I don't like that either, but I definitely accept your explanation for how that went down.
So just so you know, I played the video for the people watching; they could see it. I wish it was a cat, right? Like if it was a cat, or maybe
you could cheer you on if it was a cat.
Maybe a more athletic dog. If it was like, you know, those Irish sheep dogs that you see running on top of all the sheep, and like you throw one of those things, he'll probably roll with it and come right back.
He'll do a flip.
Do it again, Dad. Right? That if it's athletic enough. If it's a cat, fuck. That throw wasn't too much different than the cat just jumping off the fire.
You could throw that cat out a window. I won't care.
What people don't see because of is the dog went and got a fetch toy and brought it back.
Yeah, that's not in the clip. In the clip is just you holding this dog, and you're right. It's not a pug. I can't quite recognize what it is.
It's a mutt.
But it's a dog who's kind of fat in the tummy with short legs, pug-ish. And you throw it, and it looks like he goes backwards. And like he's just not made for throwing like a cat is.
You can wind up with a cat and just
Dude, yeah.
let her
There should
fly.
be
You
some
launch a fucking cat.
Cat-oriented.
You know how
sports
far
we could
I've thrown
invent.
cats?
Oh,
Out of
wow.
sight. I'm like
throw 'em,
Uncle
like-
Rico. I'm like fucking Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite. You think I could throw this cat over that mountain?
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet I could.
you think
Tell you
that
back.
bowling ball launcher
If I could have
he
thrown that
created
cat a
was
little
just
harder,
for
I'd have
bowling
paid
balls?
steak.
Yeah. The problem is the dog just it wasn't an athletic dog. That dog's not made for throwing, and I can't imagine he landed well.
I wish you could see the clip where he lands, because there was a second.
There was a second shooter, second tosser. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I believe you. I understand that one. I don't understand why you did it. I understand that it's probably not as bad as it looks.
Because he
Though.
was wasted.
Because I actually, yeah, if you hadn't been wasted and you'd done that, that would have been fucked beyond belief. But
Still
being
official
wasted,
statement, not cool.
none of us think it's cool. It's just
I
like,
feel like we got
you've
away from
explained
how
it
it's
well.
not cool a little bit. He's still responsible for the things he does, even though he drank. And
still responsible.
don't
Yeah,
know.
no more dog throwing.
I
still
don't know.
responsible. Yes, but I think they have. They say less about your character, the things
Okay.
you do when you're that blitzed, right? Like, I
Well,
think you've got a
this-
little less control over impulses and stuff like that. The
Yeah.
forethought doesn't really exist when you're that drunk.
Mhm.
What's your